afternoon, my fellow legislators. I hope you enjoy the great state of Indiana and the heartland and a place where a lot of great ideas come. But I want to share a few things with you as a fellow legislator. You know, I know this is a very difficult job, and this is a lot of you, like in Indiana, we're a part-time legislator, you have real businesses, you have other things to do, you know, which is actually make you stronger, tougher, and closer to the people. But this is an extremely important job. Our branch brings stability, our branch brings vision and innovation, and our branch, that's the one who should legislate, because if our branch doesn't do our job, then we let other branches to infringe on people's rights. So it's extremely important for us, no matter how hard it is, to actually deliver on the bills and legislation. And sometimes it's extremely difficult to do. It wasn't easy for us. We just passed a big, beautiful bill. And there are some tough issues in that, including issues dealing with health care, which we have to fix. It's one of the biggest problems that we have to fix if our country needs to become solvent again, because our national debt is driven by health care. And I appreciate what a lot of states, including like state of Indiana, make some tough decisions to make some tough legislation. And we want to be a partner. You know, there are some legislation, you hear a lot of different things about Medicaid. No, we try to save Medicaid. We are not cutting Medicaid. We're cutting waste, fraud, and abuse in the system that these programs can exist for the people that belong. And we need to make them even better, more innovative. So we want to be a partner. You are a partner at the state, and we'll always be a partner. But we will be fixing health care at the federal level. There is much more. The previous speaker was talking about it. There is much more to do in health care, and we're going to be working on that, no matter how rough it is. And Congress has, you know, it's about muscle memories. We had not a very good one for a while, but we're getting there. So, you know, and there are a lot of good things that, you know, happening, and I think it will bring growth. President Trump is very determined to have growth of the economy and have domestic jobs and create prosperity for all Americans. And he's working very hard. A lot of issues. I've been in the White House this week. We had some tough issues, and he's truly, truly, truly working long, long hours and dedicated to help the states to thrive and for us to be partner. But there are a few issues as a former state senator and legislator. I want to say that are totally, you know, state issues that I hope we can resolve it, because they're extremely important issues. They're issues of elections integrity, make sure that our elections are strong and people, you know, believe the results of elections and we control it. You don't want federal government get into your elections, believe me. Terrible idea. But this is something the states need to do better. You know, this is a state issue. Criminal justice system. Over 90% of crimes are actually state. And the states need to make sure that we have the right balance, that we provide safety, but also make sure that we have a right balance and punishment fits crime, and we support our police force and support public safety and support the people. And the third issues, I think we talk a little bit about that, and, you know, it happened in Big Beautiful Bill, as Jim mentioned, but it's really a state issue. It's K-12 education. This is a state issue. We are willing, and President Trump wants to give freedom to the state. We're going to help the states. We want to give you money that you can decide what you're going to do and how you're going to be doing your policy and raising children, and parents will have a choice, and your teachers will have a choice, and you as a state legislative, you have freedom to make your state strong. If we don't fix education, we will not have a bright future for our country. So I hope you can concentrate on these issues and help us, and hopefully we're going to stay out of trouble. DC too much. We cause a little bit trouble. We have lots of deliberations stay till 1 a.m. this night, but that's okay. That's a legislative process. It's okay to have deliberation. It's okay to have debate, but we've been delivering real legislation and really important for all Americans. So I want to thank you what you do, because I know that it's not an easy job. It's not a very high-paying job for sure. You know, it's a great tour of duty and contribution to society, but you always remember you can change lives for so many people. You can empower so many Americans, and you can keep our country strong, because the states, that's what keep our republic strong. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and if I ever can be help to you, you know, please let me know, but also utilize great resources of ALEC. ALEC is a strong institution with a lot of smart people, can help you draft bills, can help you pass legislation, and share ideas, because, you know, I go to some other states and I see is like every time I go to Texas, okay, they do something bad, I come back home and say, okay, we better do better too. You know, so we compete with each other, but we also, competition brings prosperity. It makes all of us stronger. So thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy a great state, and hopefully you have all safe, wish you have safe journey home, and please come and visit us. And I want to thank everyone. I want to thank our legislators and Lisa for doing this event in Indiana, and I want to bless all of your families, and may God bless this United States of America. Thank you.